Have you ever walked into a room, maybe your parents' house or an assisted living facility, and noticed a particular scent that you could not quite describe, but you knew it right away? Some call it old people smell. It is not meant to be disrespectful. It is simply something people notice as they spend more time around aging adults. The truth is, this scent is real, and there is a biological reason behind it. What many people do not realize is that this has little to do with poor hygiene. It is not about someone forgetting to take a shower or wearing the same sweater for 3 days. Old people smell is largely caused by a compound called 2-non-enol. This substance forms on the skin when fatty acids break down and react with oxygen. As we age, the makeup of our skin changes. After about the age of 40, the body begins producing more omega-7 fatty acids. When these oxidize, they create 2-non-enol, a substance that has a greasy, grassy, and sometimes musty odor. And here is the catch. This compound is nearly impossible to wash off completely with regular soap and water. Researchers in Japan were among the first to study this compound seriously. They found that people in their 70s and older had significantly higher levels of 2-non-enol than younger adults. So, yes, it is science, not stereotype. The scent is subtle at first, but it builds up in clothes, furniture, and personal items over time. That is why even a clean home can sometimes have this lingering smell. Now, you might be wondering, why does it seem stronger in some people than in others? That brings us to the next layer of the issue: skin health and lifestyle habits. As people age, their skin becomes thinner and drier. The body produces less sebum, the natural oil that helps keep the skin hydrated and protected. This dryness creates a perfect environment for bacteria to thrive, which can add to odor. Combine that with reduced sweating, less frequent bathing due to mobility or fall risk, and a buildup of skin cells, and you get a mix that is hard to ignore. But it is not just about the skin. Our sense of smell dulls over time. That means many seniors may not notice their own body odor changing, even when it is obvious to others. Also, medications can alter the way a person's body smells. Some prescriptions affect metabolism, kidney function, or cause dry mouth and skin changes, all of which influence scent. Diet also plays a role. Foods that are heavily processed or rich in sulfur or garlic can change body odor. And because digestion slows with age, these smells may linger longer than before. The home environment contributes too. Older adults often keep the same furniture, clothing, and personal items for decades. These items absorb smells and release them over time. A house with poor ventilation, clutter, and dust can trap and amplify odor. This is especially true in homes where daily cleaning becomes harder and energy levels are low. Even carpets, drapes, and upholstered chairs hold on to oils from the skin that contain 2-non-enol and other odor compounds. Let me tell you a quick story about Martin, a retired electrician in his late 70s. He took pride in being neat shaving every morning, changing his clothes, and keeping his home tidy. But over the years, his daughter noticed a smell she could not quite describe. At first, she thought it was just his dog. Then she thought maybe It was the carpet or something in the air vents. It was only after reading a health article that she learned about 2-non-enol and the biological causes of this scent. It was not neglect. It was just something that came with age and understanding that helped her respond with compassion, not criticism. The good news is, understanding where this smell comes from means we can do something about it. In the next section, we will talk about how to reduce and manage this scent gently and effectively without making anyone feel ashamed or embarrassed. Because aging should never be something to hide. It is something to respect. And with the right knowledge, we can help make those later years more comfortable for everyone. Now that we understand what causes old people smell, the next question is just as important. What can we do about it? First, let us get one thing straight. This smell is not a result of being unclean. It is a natural part of aging, but natural does not mean unavoidable. There are practical, science-backed steps that can help reduce this odor without embarrassment, without judgment, and without turning your home upside down. You deserve to feel fresh, clean, and confident every day, no matter your age. Let us begin with the skin, since this is where the issue starts. 1. Rethink bathing habits. Many people believe that daily showers are necessary to stay clean, but for older adults, that is not always the best approach. Research from the University of California, San Francisco, and studies published in the New England Journal of Medicine have shown that older skin loses its natural oils faster than younger skin. Frequent hot showers and harsh soaps strip away sebum, your body's natural moisture barrier, leaving the skin dry, cracked, and more prone to odor-producing bacteria. Rather than taking a full-body shower every day, try having 2 to 3 full baths each week. Use warm water, not hot, and choose a mild, pH-balanced soap that is gentle on the skin. On the days in between, clean important areas like the underarms, groin, feet, and skin folds using a damp washcloth and a small amount of gentle soap. This routine helps keep the body clean while protecting the skin's natural moisture. After bathing, always apply an unscented moisturizer. Keeping the skin hydrated helps prevent dryness and reduces the oxidation of fatty acids, which leads to the formation of 2-non-enol, the compound responsible for that aging-related smell. 2. Clothing and linens matter more than you think. Even when you bathe properly, odor can linger in clothes, sheets, and furniture. That is because 2-non-enol sticks to fabrics and builds up over time. Wash clothes and underwear after every wear, especially undershirts, socks, and anything worn close to the skin. Bedding should be changed at least once a week, and pillowcases even more often if someone sweats at night. Use white vinegar or baking soda in your laundry as natural odor neutralizers. These substances break down oils and help release trapped odors from fabric. A 2018 study published in Environmental Science and Technology confirmed that common household items, like baking soda, are effective at neutralizing certain aldehydes, including 2-non-enol. When possible, dry clothes and linens outdoors in fresh air. Sunlight is a natural disinfectant and helps break down lingering odors. 3. Ventilation is key. Many older adults spend more time indoors, and their homes often remain closed to keep warm. Unfortunately, this creates a stale environment where odor compounds settle and concentrate. To fix this, open windows daily, even in colder months, to allow fresh air to circulate. If outdoor air is not an option, use air purifiers with activated charcoal filters, which can trap odor molecules like 2-non-enol. A study in the Journal of Hazardous Materials showed that activated carbon is highly effective at capturing aldehydes and airborne organic compounds. Also, clean ventilation systems and filters regularly, especially in homes with central heating or cooling. Dust, oils, and bacteria build up in vents and can spread odor around the house. 4. Deal with clutter and soft surfaces. Odors love to hide in soft materials. Old chairs, carpet, curtains, and piles of stored clothing or paper. Over time, these items absorb sweat, skin oils, and airborne smells. Start by decluttering your space. Items that are not used regularly should be donated or thrown away. If furniture has not been cleaned in years, consider professional upholstery cleaning or using a handheld steam cleaner. Carpets should be vacuumed often and deep cleaned every few months. Make it a habit to wash or replace throw pillows, blankets, and curtains, as these often get overlooked. This is not just about smell. Studies from the National Institute on Aging have shown that reducing clutter and improving indoor air quality can also lower fall risk, boost mood, and reduce stress. 5. Choose fabrics and materials wisely. Natural fabrics like cotton, wool, and bamboo are more breathable than synthetic materials. They allow sweat to evaporate, reducing the chance for odor buildup. Avoid polyester and nylon, especially for underwear and bedding, as they trap heat and moisture. If you are buying new clothes, look for items labeled moisture-wicking and odor-resistant. These are not just for athletes. They help keep the skin drier and prevent the bacteria and oxidation that lead to bad smells. 6. Nutrition and hydration matter more than people realize. The body's odor is partly shaped by what you eat and drink. Diets high in processed foods, sugars, and red meat can cause stronger body odor. On the other hand, diets rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and water help the body detoxify and reduce internal inflammation. Drink plenty of fluids throughout the day. Dehydration makes it harder for the body to flush out waste products that contribute to odor. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, unless your doctor advises otherwise. Certain foods, like garlic, onions, and strong spices, may also affect body odor. You do not have to eliminate them entirely, but if you notice a change in smell, consider cutting back. 7. Do not forget your feet and shoes. Feet can be a hidden source of odor. Wash them thoroughly every day. Dry them well, especially between the toes, and change socks daily. Alternate between pairs of shoes to allow them to air out. Consider using odor-absorbing insoles or foot powders with natural ingredients like baking soda or zinc oxide. Shoes made of natural leather or canvas breathe better than synthetic ones and are less likely to hold odors. 8. Pay attention to medication and health conditions. Sometimes, chronic medical conditions or medications can affect body odor. For example, kidney or liver issues can change the way your body processes toxins. If you notice a sudden or unusual change in body scent, it is worth discussing with your doctor. Some medications may also cause dry skin or alter how your body metabolizes food and chemicals. Keeping track of these changes and staying hydrated can help minimize side effects. Conclusion: aging is normal, but odor does not have to be. If you or someone you love has been struggling with old people smell, know this: it is not a sign of laziness or neglect. It is simply part of how our bodies change with age. But that does not mean we cannot do anything about it. With the right habits, gentle bathing, good ventilation, clean clothes, healthy eating, and a clutter-free environment, you can stay fresh, comfortable, and confident at any age. And remember, your body tells a story. It deserves to be cared for, not hidden away. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel. We share real advice for older adults and the people who love them without hype, without guilt, and always with compassion. Your support helps us keep making videos like this. If this video spoke to you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Tell me, what part resonated with you the most? Or, if you've dealt with this issue in your own life or with a loved one, what helped you? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to read today. Let's turn the comment section into a place of real connection and shared wisdom. I'm listening, and so are others who care. Thank you for being here. Let us keep growing, learning, and living well together. So, you have done everything right. You have followed the hygiene steps, cleared the clutter, washed the linens, and even opened the windows to let in fresh air. And yet, that stubborn old people smell still seems to hang in the background like an uninvited guest. What then? The truth is, sometimes odor lingers because it has already built up deep within the environment. Remember, this smell is not caused by a single source. It is the result of many small things adding up: skin oils, fabrics, air circulation, even certain medications. And if these have been collecting over many years, it may take time and a few extra strategies to completely eliminate the scent. Let us start with the environment again. One common reason the odor lingers is because porous surfaces, like old upholstery, carpets, and curtains, act like sponges for 2-non-enol and other body-related compounds. They trap oils and moisture and slowly release the smell back into the air. If possible, have your carpets and furniture professionally cleaned. Steam cleaning is especially effective because it breaks down the odor compounds embedded in fibers. If professional cleaning is not an option, consider investing in a portable steam cleaner and tackling one area at a time. Focus first on places with the most skin contact: armrests, headboards, mattresses, and recliners. Then move on to curtains and rugs. Be patient. A few sessions may be needed before the change becomes noticeable. Next, let us talk about air. Regular air fresheners only cover up smells. They do not neutralize them. Instead, use odor eliminators that contain activated charcoal or baking soda. These work by absorbing odor molecules from the air and surfaces. You can find charcoal bags that can be placed discreetly behind furniture, inside closets, or even in shoes. Better yet, consider using an air purifier with a HEPA and carbon filter combination. A study in the Journal of the Air and Waste Management Association found that activated carbon filters are highly effective at capturing airborne organic compounds like 2-nonenal. Run the purifier continuously in the rooms where the smell is strongest, especially bedrooms and living areas. You might also need to look at areas you have not considered. For instance, heating and air conditioning ducts often trap dust, skin particles, and odors. If those vents have not been cleaned in several years, they may be silently circulating the smell. Have them inspected and cleaned by a professional. Replace air filters every 2 to 3 months, or even more frequently if you live with pets or in dusty environments. Another hidden source: old shoes and closets. Foot odor and dry skin flakes can settle inside shoes and small enclosed spaces. Spray the insides of shoes with a mixture of vinegar and water. Let them dry completely. Then insert baking soda or charcoal pouches. Keep closet doors slightly open during the day to allow airflow. Still no improvement. Let us take a step back and remember one more key factor: medication and health status. Some health conditions, especially those related to liver, kidney, or digestive function, can influence how the body smells. If someone has a persistent odor that is not resolved by hygiene or environment, it may be worth talking with their doctor. It could be a sign of a metabolic imbalance or a side effect of a particular drug. Blood work may help identify the cause. And sometimes, a change in medication can make a surprising difference. Lastly, remember that smell is emotional. It is linked to memory and perception. A familiar scent, even a mild one, can feel stronger if it is connected to past experiences or unresolved feelings. This is especially true for caregivers or adult children who associate the scent with aging, loss, or stress. Be mindful of this. Sometimes, the problem is not just physical, it is emotional, too. So what if the smell still lingers? You keep going. You clean one more cushion. You open one more window. You speak with a doctor. And most of all, you remind yourself and your loved one that this is not about shame. It is about dignity. This is not just cleaning a space. It is caring for a person. And that, more than anything, deserves patience and kindness. You are not alone in this. Many families deal with the same struggle. If this part of the journey sounds familiar, please share your experience in the comments. What has worked for you? What has not? Your voice may help someone else find peace in their own home. And if you have not already, consider subscribing. We talk about the real issues of aging, the ones no one else wants to talk about, and we do it with honesty, respect, and heart. Let us keep building this community, one conversation at a time.